Fourth is the reformative theory. Reformative theory is more the humanitarian theory of punishment. Mahatma Gandhi was a strong supporter of this theory. This theory is inspired from Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy, hate the sin and not the sinner. Means here the criminals are allowed to reform themselves and to join the society again. This theory is especially suitable for juvenile justice for the criminals who have done under the force provocation or the first time. This theory aims to reform the criminals and develop the existing skills in them to let them mix up in the society after serving the punishment. So the features of reformative theory are to reform the criminals in the society, to transform the criminals into law-abiding citizens, to develop skill and efficiency in the criminal to be a good person citizen, so that they can mix up in so they can mix up with the normal society after serving their punishment. It follows the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi, hate the sin and not the sinner. So here the criticism is, although this theory is suitable to ensure the juvenile justice and for the first time offenders and teen offenders, but it is not suitable for the hardcore criminals, for the highly armed criminals. Why? Because if this theory was applied on them, the prison will become a comfortable dwelling place for them. It will become like a hotel. Next is the compensation theory. Some offenses are so petty that giving punishment for them does not seem like practical, and for this offense, a speedy and effective system of punishment was needed to be developed. Hence, compensation theory of punishment awards the fines for the petty offense and small cause offense, which require the speedy and efficient remedies. This theory of punishment is generally awarded in the civil offense. Means for the petty offenses, compensation theory is given. Example, it is not justifiable to award the 1 year of a imprisonment for jumping, means breaking a traffic signal. Features of compensation theory are to stop the potential wrongdoers and existing wrongdoers from doing offense wrong things. The victim will get its loss damage and can be recovered from the compensation theory. The wrongdoers will have the fear to create damage loss to anybody. Next is the expiatory theory of punishment. So this theory was prevalent in the ancient Hindu period. This theory aimed to develop the self realization of a guilt in the mind of the offender. If the offender commits a crime of some type, he realizes it and he feels guilty and takes prayashit, and he should be forgiven. Prayashit means here a small punishment is given to him after he feels the guilty that he has done something wrong, and then he is allowed to again live in society. This theory of punishment gives the moral punishment. Source of this theory is the Manusmriti. So here we have completed the theories of punishment.